Hello, I'm Joe Ramey, and today is Friday, January the 9th. This presentation will give a summary of the weather during all of 2014 and then give a climate outlook into the spring season of 2015. First, let's look at the overall results of 2014, then I will give a look back at some seasonal details. This chart is annual average temperatures for 2014. The yellows and oranges across nearly all of eastern Utah and western Colorado indicate the region was warmer than normal. This is a map of annual precipitation showing a mixed response for 2014. The greens across the northern and central mountains indicate above normal annual precipitation. The yellows and oranges in the valleys and across the southern mountains indicate a drier than normal year. Now let's look at some of the numbers for specific towns. In the upper portion of this slide are the annual precipitation amounts recorded at regional airports. In parentheses are the departure from normal. You can see the mixed response here, with Vernal, Meeker, and Grand Junction receiving above normal precipitation. The remainder of the airports recorded a drier than normal year. In the lower half of the slide, annual temperatures were warmer than normal, except at Grand Junction. So let's look back at some of the weather patterns through 2014. Last winter was dominated by a ridge of high pressure along the west coast, as seen here in early February. This pattern dominated much of the winter, producing a storm track diagonally across Colorado. This chart shows the resulting snowpack per river basin in early April of 2014. The persistent winter west coast ridge had generally produced snowy and cold conditions to the north and east of the storm track, dry and warm conditions south and west of the storm track. Colorado showed the effects of the storm track with strong snowpack to the north and east and drier conditions in the southwest. Dry early spring conditions existed in much of eastern Utah. The spring season was drier than normal. June was exceptionally dry and raised concerns for the wildfire season. But the monsoon season started earlier than normal, right around the 4th of July. Listed here are some of the dates of the stronger monsoon surges through the summer. So instead of wildfires, flash flooding became the primary warm season concern. August was especially wet. The fall season started out wet, but ended up generally drier than normal. Average autumn temperatures came in above normal except at Grand Junction. That brings us up to last month. December 2014 was dry and very warm for the first half of the month, then stormy and cold for the second half of the month. Overall, the month was much warmer than normal. Monthly precipitation was mixed. This brings us up to current conditions. This chart shows our early season snowpack that looks similar to 2014, with better snow to the north and east and drier conditions to the south and west. And now into the future. Here are the latest forecasts from the Climate Prediction Center. Across the top are the temperature and precipitation outlooks for January. These show a shift of odds towards warmer than normal monthly conditions, but with little precipitation forecast skill. So far, the month of January has been warmer and drier than normal. Across the bottom are the outlooks for the 3-month season of January, February, March. Here is a shift of odds towards a drier than normal season, mainly for eastern Utah, and a wetter than normal season across the south. That was a fast tour of the weather over the last year and a forecast into the spring of 2015. The Climate Prediction Center will update their monthly and seasonal forecast on Thursday, January 15th, so watch for that at the link across the map. The grand climate question for this winter is, will we go into El Nino or remain in El Limbo? Thank you for listening, and have a great winter.